All right, 2 minutes to review. So the poles are fiberglass. I wish they were aluminum because that is half your weight for this tent. I set this up in my dining room right now. I'm going to show you the base layer. This material goes up to here, which will maybe help you with some rain not coming in because it has that high seam. This was simple to set up, as simple as just sticking 2 poles in these holes and then attaching all your little hooks here. I did weigh this tent, and I will say it was pretty spot on to the specifications here. 4.4, I got 4.23 pounds for the one-person tent. So it was pretty spot on. Yeah, I wish they would change these to aluminum, and you would have saved so much more weight for backpacking. As far as this rain cover, it's actually attached to one of these little loops here, so it will always be attached, which is kind of a downfall. Like if I didn't want to use it, I don't know if I want it hanging down the tent, but at least you'll never lose it because it's always attached to one little loop. And otherwise, it's as simple as going around and just hooking this little loop here onto those loops that are already on your tent. But let me go ahead. There are no screens on the outside of this. It's all solid. It's single layer. I was not sure how I'm going to rain test it today, but this little here, when the rain comes off, it still might end up about at this angle and splashing and hitting your sidewall, which, you know, if it's not super resistant, it could go through and leak through your tent, but we'll see. It's supposed to be resistant, it's supposed to be simple, we shall see. But yes, there's no screens on the outside here, and I'm going to go ahead and take you inside of the tent. So inside, I have not pulled out air beds. I do think you could squeeze 2 people in here. Your only ventilation is right here. This might also help keep your heat in because you just only have that screen, and you do have a little hook to hang stuff. But I would like to quickly review this Rainfly before the video shuts. So just notice that once you go ahead and pull this down, you're only going to have so much height and space for a bag, and you still have all this on the ground here. So your bag could get wet, your shoes could get wet. You might want to build them up on some rocks. But yes, this tent is a very small, minimal tent. So, but at least you have a little bit of some kind of Rainfly to maybe put something on the outside. As far as airbeds, maybe you could fit 2 20s in here. You could try and squeeze that.